Join me as I dive into the heart of Louisiana to uncover its hidden magic. Can I find the most enchanting spots and experiences this state has to offer? In this video, you'll explore the rich culture, vibrant music, and delicious cuisine that make Louisiana a truly magical place. Despite its charm, many people overlook Louisiana when planning their travels. I think it's because they don't know what they're missing. From the moment you step foot in Louisiana, you can feel the energy of the community. Everyone is so warm and welcoming. It's like one big family reunion. And the food, oh, the food. You'll find a unique blend of French, Spanish, African, and Native American flavors that'll make your taste buds do the two-step. But what really sets Louisiana apart is its resilience. This state has been through some tough times, from hurricanes to oil spills, but the people always bounce back. And that's what makes it so special, the strength of the community, the love of the land, and the joy of the culture. Louisiana is also a state that's deeply rooted in tradition. You'll find that many of the festivals and celebrations have been passed down from generation to generation. Take Mardi Gras, for example. It's not just a party, it's a cultural phenomenon that showcases the state's history, music, and art all at once. And then there's the music. Jazz, blues, zydeco. Louisiana's got its own brand of sound that'll get you moving and grooving. It's the perfect blend of old and new, traditional and modern. From the swamps of the bayou to the streets of New Orleans, Louisiana's got a way of making you feel like you're somewhere special. And it's not just the places, it's the people, too. They've got a way of making you feel like family, like you're part of something bigger than yourself. So if you're looking for a travel destination that's a little off the beaten path, a little more laid back, and a lot more fun, then Louisiana's the place for you. Delve into the history of Louisiana, and you'll find a complex tapestry of cultures woven together. It's a state that's been influenced by the French, the Spanish, the Africans, and the Native Americans, and that's what makes it so unique. Take the city of New Orleans, for example. It's a city that's been shaped by its history, from the French Quarter to the Garden District. And then there's Mardi Gras, which is more than just a party. It's a celebration of the city's history, music and art all at once. The history of Louisiana is also deeply rooted in its music, jazz, blues, zydeco. These genres were all born in Louisiana, and they're still thriving today. You can hear it in the streets of New Orleans, in the clubs and bars of Baton Rouge, and in the tiny towns that dot the countryside. It's a state that's deeply in love with its music, and that love is infectious. When you're in Louisiana, you can't help but move your feet, tap your hands, and let the rhythm take over. Louisiana is also a state that's deeply connected to its land. The bayou, the swamps, the cypress trees, they're all part of the state's identity. And when you're there, you can feel it. You can feel the mist on your face, the sun on your skin, and the earth beneath your feet. It's a state that's deeply rooted in its environment, and that's what makes it so special. Experience the breathtaking sights of the bayou, and you'll see a world unlike any other. The cypress trees rise up out of the water like giants, their branches twisted and gnarled with age. The mist hangs low over the water, creating an otherworldly atmosphere that's both peaceful and haunting. And then there's the wildlife, the alligators, the birds, the fish, they're all part of the bayou's delicate ecosystem. It's a place that's both beautiful and fragile, and it's a reminder of the importance of preserving our natural wonders. The city of New Orleans is a different story altogether. It's a city that's full of life, full of energy, and full of music. You can hear it in the streets, in the clubs, and in the restaurants. It's a city that's deeply in love with its history, its culture, and its music. And that love is infectious. When you're in New Orleans, you can't help but move your feet, tap your hands, and let the rhythm take over. From the French Quarter to the Garden District, New Orleans is a city that's steeped in history and culture. You can see it in the architecture, in the art, and in the food. It's a city that's deeply rooted in its traditions, and that's what makes it so special. When you're in New Orleans, you can feel the weight of history on your shoulders, but you can also feel the joy and the laughter and the music. Reflect on the enchanting elements that define Louisiana, and you'll realize that it's a state that deserves a spot on everyone's travel bucket list. It's a state that's deeply rooted in its history, its culture, and its environment. And that's what makes it so special. So, if you're looking for a travel destination that's a little off the beaten path, a little more laid back, and a lot more fun, then Louisiana's the place for you. If you loved discovering Louisiana, be sure to check out our next video on the best food spots in New Orleans and share your favorite Louisiana experiences in the comments.